Oh yes, that's what we're gonna do. This whole video is just me doing this. I can't believe this is a channel about hair loss, and I've never showed you my magic trick. I've been able to do this. I first discovered it when I was in kindergarten in 1986. That's how long I've been able to do this. Of course, with the less hair I get, the less I'll be able to do this trick. But still, I've got enough hair to still do this magic trick. But that is not what this video is about. Instead, the comments are coming in. This is a relevant YouTube channel. And so people comment and they watch the videos. Even if all I talk about is hair loss, that's okay. Because in our corner of the world, on the internet, it's okay to only talk about hair loss and for us to sort through this and unpack it. So I made many videos this week. One was buzz cut for balding, shaving away my ethnicity. I think I just uploaded that last night. And our good dear friend, Maxwell Smart. Here's what he had to say. Quote, with your dark hair, it won't take long for the dark shadow to appear. If you do shave it, it is good that you're proud of your ethnicity. One thought that I have been mulling over might be a video topic for you too. Hair loss, dark colored hair guys versus light colored hair guys. Who is more likely to shave it or buzz it off first? I have two theories from my own observations, but I'd like to hear your impartial thoughts, end quote. Thank you. I think this is a very exciting topic to talk about, so thank you, Maxwell Smart, for that. Here's my initial thought. So he's asking who's more likely to shave it off or buzz it off first, and here's my answer. Dark-haired guys. I think there is a pro and con of having dark hair when it comes to losing your hair and buzzing it off. So let's address it from that point of view. Here's what I'm going to say. If you've got dark hair, it's more obvious that you're losing your hair. There's more of a contrast based on your hair color versus your skin color. Completely different if you're African American, and I've got an exciting video that I'm going to do about that later. But assuming that you are not African American or African descent, your skin color is going to contrast your dark hair if you've got dark hair. So it makes it more obvious, more noticeable as you're losing your hair, as your hairline's going back. Compare that to a guy with light blonde hair. I knew a guy actually years ago, and he, back when we were in our 20s, he was probably Norwood 5. But no one really noticed, and actually I can think of two guys when I was in my 20s that were about my age who were Norwood 5. Yes, in our 20s and Norwood 5. And they had very light blonde hair. And you just didn't really notice it as much because it was already so light. It matched their skin tone better. In a similar way, and I know that Robert's talked about this, that as men get older, like say in their 50s, and they're expected to be going gray anyway, as they are getting to Norwood 3, 4, 5, it's that less noticeable because again, it's that gray whitish hair. Just kind of, it matches skin color much easier than dark brown hair. So I guess the con to having dark hair and losing your hair is that it's going to show up quicker, I would say. It's going to be more noticeable quicker. But if you're shaving or buzzing it off, I guess the con is, or the pro would be that you're going to have that stubble showing and you can still kind of see that contrast. So it could actually serve to look like you're not completely bald, and maybe you can actually have it even shorter in theory, but still have some sort of shadow. And I think that could actually work. Whereas a guy who is blonde, he's going to shave it and it's going to look balder. But again, perhaps it's less noticeable. Those are my initial thoughts, my unprofessional thoughts. That's what I've got to go on. I want to hear what Max has to say. I want to hear what everybody has to say, but I definitely want to hear what Max has to say. Now, in an unexpected twist of events, I'm not one to cut a video off after like 4 minutes. So, as you know, I'm currently unemployed and looking for a job. And so, you may or may not know, and let me adjust the camera as we're getting ready for this. There's a surprise coming. So, I have already a second YouTube channel that just yesterday hit 100 subscribers. And I'm actually going to lower this a little bit more, so bear with me, it's fine. As I'm lowering the tripod, I'm still talking. So as of yesterday, my second YouTube channel, which is called Family Friendly Daddy Blog, it surpassed 100 subscribers. And I did that much quicker than I did on this channel. So I'm actually, now that I'm learning how to grow a YouTube channel quicker, I'm actually planning on doing a third channel And you'd think, okay, so the other channel is mainly about ethnicity, and this one's obviously about hair loss. So for those of you who stuck around to the end of this video, I'm gonna give you a glimpse of what my third YouTube channel would be, and I think I'm planning to call it Nick Shell Music. And on that channel, I will be playing music, mainly covering songs that are trying to make them my own, not simply doing a karaoke version, but instead just showing a different perspective of that. Now, I had mentioned a couple weeks ago that my wife and I watched 5'2", which is the Lady Gaga documentary. And you look at me and you think, this flannel looking guy doesn't look like he'd listen to Lady Gaga. Well, there was one song called Joanne that when she wrote it and she played it for her grandma, I was like, wow, this is a song that like knocks me back. So I'm just gonna play you a little sample of what it'll be. And I'm still working on this. This isn't perfected. It's not ready to actually put up yet, but I'm practicing it. I'm working on it. So this is what it's gonna sound like, and then that's the end of the video. This has nothing to do with hair loss, but I'm just telling you, I'm growing on the internet aside from this channel, and I'm trying to take over YouTube with hair loss, with ethnicity on Family Friendly Daddy blog, and then eventually a channel where I mainly do music covers, but I'll also do some of my originals. But this is a glimpse of my cover of Joanne by Lady Gaga. And yes, I play guitar and sing. Take my hand, stay Joanne, heaven's not ready for you. Every part of my aching heart needs you more than the angels do. Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Going, girl. Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Going, girl. So there's a glimpse of what I would do. Again, not perfected, still having fun, still working out the kinks, but I'm just practicing on it. But just keep in mind, I kind of have to get this live before January 2018, because I kind of mentioned this on this TV show I'm going to be in. So because we're close and you get to see behind the scenes, this is me working on it, not perfecting it yet, but working on it, because I have to have this third channel live before that TV show airs in January that I'm going to be on.